Let me tell you something, son. Every man who ever stood tall started with nothing but a dream, a prayer, and a reason to keep going when it didn't make sense. Don't let where you are fool you into believing this is all you'll ever be. God never starts you at the top. He builds you from the ground up, piece by piece, moment by moment. The struggle you're facing isn't punishment. It's preparation. When I was younger, I thought success meant getting everything I wanted. The car, the clothes, the applause. But over the years, I learned something deeper. The real test isn't what you gain. It's what you can still believe in when nothing's working. Faith doesn't start when things get easy. Faith begins when you're out of options. Every morning you wake up, you've got a choice. You can look at your situation and say, "This is too much." Or you can look up and say, "God, I don't know how you'll do it, but I trust you will." That's the line between those who break and those who break through. It's not luck. It's faith. It's belief backed by work. See, faith is not sitting around waiting for blessings to fall into your lap. Faith is getting up and doing your part, knowing God will meet you halfway. When you put in the effort, even when no one's watching, that's when God starts opening doors no man can shut. But you've got to move. You've got to take that step, even if you can't see the staircase yet. I've met a lot of young men who say they're waiting for the right time, waiting for a sign. But what they don't realize is that the waiting becomes the reason nothing changes. The right time is when you decide you're ready to start. Faith without action is like a seed that never touches soil. You've got to plant it. You've got to water it with sweat, with patience, with prayer. When I started out, I didn't have a clear map. I had rejection after rejection, doors closing in my face. But every no I heard taught me something. It made me sharper, tougher, hungrier. It made me lean on God instead of my own understanding. There were nights when I didn't know if I was going to make it, but somehow, God always showed up right on time. That's what He does. He's never early, never late, always on time. If you're listening to this right now, and you feel like you're at the bottom, I want you to remember something. Being at the bottom means there's only one direction left to go up. God doesn't waste pain. Every tear, every heartbreak, every moment of confusion, He's shaping you through it. So don't curse the process. Respect it. The same storm that breaks one man builds another. You've got to stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Everyone's timing is different. You might look at others and think they've figured it all out. But trust me, they've got their own battles too. Focus on your lane. Keep your faith steady. Keep your heart clean. Don't let bitterness take root, because bitterness will block your blessings. You want to know what strength really looks like? It's not muscles or money or a crowd cheering your name. Real strength is waking up every day and trying again, even when yesterday broke you. It's standing in front of the mirror, seeing all your flaws, and saying, "I'm still chosen. I'm still worthy. God's not done with me yet." There's power in persistence. You don't have to move fast. You just have to move forward. Step by step, prayer by prayer. When you trust God, He'll take your small steps and turn them into leaps. But you've got to start where you are. Don't wait for perfect conditions. If you've got breath in your lungs, you've got everything you need to begin. And remember, humility is not weakness. It's strength under control. It's knowing that you didn't get here by yourself. It's giving God credit for every blessing and every lesson. Some of the greatest moments in your life will happen when you're alone, talking to God, crying out for direction, listening for that still, quiet voice that says, "Keep going. I'm with you." Let me tell you something real. Success without faith is just noise. You can have all the money, fame, and recognition in the world, but if you don't have peace inside, it's all empty. Faith fills that emptiness. It gives meaning to the grind, purpose to the pain, and hope to the struggle. Every morning, take a moment to be grateful, even if you don't feel like it. Gratitude is a weapon. It turns what you have into enough. Thank God for the small things, the breath you breathe, the roof over your head, the chance to try again. Gratitude doesn't change your situation overnight, but it changes your perspective instantly. And perspective is everything. Don't chase applause, son. Chase purpose. Applause fades. Purpose lasts. You'll know you're walking in purpose when you start finding peace in the work, not just in the reward. Purpose isn't about what you get. It's about who you become while getting there. That's why God doesn't give you everything at once. He gives it piece by piece, so your character grows as your blessings increase. Some days you'll feel forgotten. You'll pray and hear nothing. You'll work and see no results. That's okay. God's silence doesn't mean absence. Sometimes He's quiet because He's working behind the scenes. He's setting things up for you that you can't see yet. Keep trusting. Keep moving. Keep your heart right. And when fear whispers that you're not enough, speak faith louder. Remind yourself that you are made for more. You are not a mistake. You are not broken. You are becoming. Every scar, every setback, it's proof that you're still fighting. Don't let failure define you. Let it refine you. Remember this: God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. You might not feel ready, but that's the point. He'll make you ready along the way. Just say yes. Step out. Trust Him. You'll be amazed how doors start to open when you stop waiting for everything to make sense. So as you start this new chapter in your life, don't be afraid of small beginnings. Don't despise the days when no one knows your name. Those are sacred days. That's where faith is built. That's where God shapes your character. Because when the spotlight finally hits, you'll be ready to stand in it, not as a man who got lucky, but as a man who was faithful. That's the beginning, son. That's where everything starts. Faith, patience, hard work, gratitude, and trust in God. You don't have to see the whole road. Just take the first step. Keep your eyes on Him. And no matter how rough it gets, never stop believing that your story isn't over yet.